Good morning, my dear grade 1. Welcome to your SST lesson for this week. We will start and preview Unit 5 and we will be covering pages starting from page 201 till page 205. The objectives of our lesson for today are to use visuals to determine word meanings, to use words and visuals to preview the content of the unit, to compare and contrast information, to use a chart to show how two things are alike and different. Meeting people. In what ways are people different from each other? Students, if you look at your friends in your class, you're going to see there are many things which are similar between all of you, and then there are many other things which are different between all of you. So in what ways are people different from each other? Can you give me some examples of the ways in which they are different from each other? So people are different in their height, hair color, their cultures and their languages, and apart from this there are many other ways in which people are different from one another. Now students, in this new unit you are going to learn new vocabulary words and we will be using the same vocabulary words throughout the unit. Now let's see those vocabulary words. The first one is culture. Culture is a group's way of life. It is a way in which they live their life. So if people are living in a country but they follow different cultures, they are going to wear different things according to the way their culture says. They're going to eat the food according to their culture. They're going to live their lives the way their culture says. So no matter where they are living, where the group of people are living, they are going to do the work, they are going to live their life according to the way their culture says. Next word is history. History, the story of what happened in the past. Now look at this picture here. I see a newspaper clipping here. But do you think it's an old newspaper or it's a new newspaper? By the look of it, I think it's an old newspaper. It tells you something that happened in the past. And by past, we already know, we have studied that word in a previous unit. It is the time that has passed, that has gone, that has already happened. So history is the story of what happened in the past, in the time that has gone. Next we have is the word immigrant. Immigrant. A person from another part of the world who has come to live in this country. So if you look at this picture here, the people are coming to a new country. They have their luggage with them, their suitcases with them. So they belong from another part of the world, but they have come to live in the new country. So we call these people immigrants. Then we have role. Role, the part a person plays in a group he or she belongs to. Now in this picture I see a child who is trying to make his bed. Now what is his role? His role is to make sure that he makes his bed whenever he wakes up in the morning. So different people have different role in their lives, in their family, in the community, in the country. They play their role. They fulfill their duties. By the role, it means that they have a certain set of duties that they have to fulfill. Reading social studies. Compare and contrast. Comparing and contrasting can show you things are alike and different. Now, when we are comparing two things, it means we are looking at the similarities, at the traits, at the characteristics, the things that are alike. By alike we mean they are same. So when we are comparing two things, we are looking at similarities, the things, the characteristics that are same between two things. Whereas when we are contrasting two things, we are two or more things. Things could be two and even could be more than two. Alright? So when we are contrasting things, we mean we are looking at the differences, the things, the characteristics that are not the same, they are different. That's what we are looking at when we are contrasting things together. You compare two things by thinking about how they are the same. You contrast two things by thinking about how they are different. Let's read the paragraph. Mira and Rosa are best friends. Mira's family is from Poland. She speaks Polish and English. Rosa's family is from Mexico. She speaks Spanish and English. Mira and Rosa both like to play basketball. They have different favorite foods. Mira likes a Polish soup called klotny. Rosa likes tortillas, a Mexican bread. Now from the read passage, is everything about the girls different, do you think? No, they have some similarities too. They both speak English and like some of the same things. Now Mira likes Klotnik and speaks Polish, whereas Rosa speaks Spanish and like tortillas. They both like basketball and speak English. So when we are comparing both of them, we can say that they both like basketball and they both speak English. But when we are contrasting them, then we can see and say that Mira likes Klotnik and speaks Polish, whereas Rosa speaks Spanish and likes tortillas. So that's what we are going to say when we are contrasting both of them. Now this chart shows how Mira and Rosa are same and different. So for Mira, family is from Poland. For Rosa, family is from Mexico. And both of them, they are best friends. The work to do is, we're going to fill the same compare and contrast on the attached worksheet. So there's going to be a Venn diagram on the attached worksheet. You are going to write all the characteristics for Mira in the diagram where it says Mira, and you're going to write all the characteristics for Rosa in the diagram where it says Rosa. So this is when you will be contrasting both of them. But when you are comparing both of them, there is a center portion in the diagram where it will say both. So you're going to write all the characteristics that are present both in Mira and Rosa. For homework, you have to review Unit 4 for summative text test in week 11. Thank you very much, grade 1. I hope you understood today's lesson. If you have any questions regarding the worksheet or you feel any difficulty while solving the worksheet, do not worry. You can always come to your teacher and ask for help. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Bye.